Okay. The device which helps the tendon to transmit the pre-stress to the member and maintain it for the design period. That is answer for this question is that is anchorages. Okay. Which of the following type of pre-stress applied to the concrete in which the tensile stresses to limited degree are permitted is known as? What is telling? I will read once again. Which of the following types of pre-stress are applied to the concrete in which tensile stresses to a limited degree are permitted is known as that is partial pre-stressing. That is known as partial pre-stressing. Okay. Next. In post-tensioning, the concrete units are cast by, in post-tensioning what they will do? Okay, that is casted with ducts. It is casted with ducts. Okay. If you want to solve these objectives, theory part is very important. Directly you are not supposed to solve these objectives. Okay. If you know the theory part in depth, okay, if you studied in depth, you can then only you can solve these objectives. Okay. We'll move for the next one. Which system of pre-stressing is widely used in India? Gifford Udall, Lee McCall, Magnell-Weltal or Fresnel. Okay, so which method is used? That is Fresnel method is most commonly used in India. That is Fresnel method. Okay, correct answer for this one is Fresnel. Next, the development of crack width is comparatively larger in. The development of crack width usually more larger in bonded beams. It will be more in bonded beams. Okay, next, the resultant stress in concrete at any section are obtained by the effect of pre-stresses and flexure stresses, pre-stresses and bending stresses, pre-stresses and shear stresses, pre-stresses and transverse stresses. Is the correct answer? The answer for this question will be pre-stresses and flexural stresses. That is P by A. Okay, this direct stress. Okay, bending stress will be M by Z. Okay, pre-stressing forces will be PE by Z due to this is due to eccentricity. Okay, next, the critical section for shear in case of flat slab is at a distance. Okay, first thing is you should know what I mean flat slab. Usually flat slab is a structure that is to be made in a that is beam free structure. Means it is directly supported on column. Okay, if you want more open space area at that time, okay, you have to go for that is flat slab type of structure. Okay, so here what is the question is taking critical section for shear in case of flat slab. First option is effective depth of the slab from the periphery of the column or drop panel, or d by 2 from the periphery of the column or column capital or drop panel at the drop panel of slab or at the periphery of the column. So correct answer for this question will be at a distance of d by 2 from periphery of column capital. Next, the locus of the points of application of resultant force in any structure is termed as. The locus of points of application of resultant force in any structure is termed as that is pressure line. It is very very important. Okay, means you will if you are preparing for any examination, MPSC examination or GATE, these questions are very important. Okay, next one, the location of pressure line depends on. The location of pressure line will be depends on breakage and bondage, magnitude and direction, shear and torsion. No, this is not like this is no, this is also no. The correct answer is the magnitude and direction. The location of pressure line will be depends on the magnitude and direction. Next, the shift of pressure line measured from centroidal axis is obtained by the simple one, that is the answer for this one will be M by P minus E. This is the correct answer. A is the correct answer for this question. Next, when the tensile stresses are developed in the cracks, they are visible at usually tensile cracks where it will develop. So if this is the beam, so this is the beam. If I'll do okay, due to tensile crack, there will be cracks will be developed. Where it will be absorbed? So it will absorb at the soffit of the beam. It will absorb. It will absorb at the soffit of the beam. Soffit means bottom. Next, the crack appears. The cracks appears when the tensile stresses at the soffit are equal to modulus of velocity, modulus of rupture, tensile modulus or reinforcement modulus. The answer for this one will be that is modulus of rupture. Next, the Indian Standard Code provides the relaxation of loss of pre-stressing steel at a temperature of At what temperature? It will be at a temperature of 20 degree centigrade. Okay. Next, the term anchorage slip means, what is the meaning of anchorage slip? Okay, this will happen only in post tension beams. Okay, post tension concrete beams. And what do you mean anchorage slip? This is the distance moved by the friction wedges, radius by the friction wedges, rotation by a friction wedges, or twisting movement by a friction wedges. Okay, the correct answer for this one will be the distance moved by a friction wedges. Next, the amount of anchorages, the amount of anchorage slip generally depends upon, the amount of anchorage slip generally depends upon what? Type of wedge, type of tendon, type of cement, type of anchor. It will depends upon type of wedge. It will depend on type of wedge. Okay, we'll move for the next one. Okay, the pre-stressing of concrete member is carried out to reduce. The pre-stressing of concrete member is carried out to reduce. First one is compressive stresses, tensile stresses. Third one is bending stresses, and next one is shear stresses. Okay, usually the pre-stressing of concrete member is to be carried out to reduce the compressive stresses. Okay, to reduce the compressive stresses. For answer of correct answer is A. The earliest example of wooden barrel construction by force fitting of metal bands and shrink fitting of metal tires of wooden wheels indicates usually what happens. So this is the method for this one. This method is concerned to, that is called pre-tension. This deals with that concerned with pre-tension. This is the example for pre-tensioning. Okay. Next, the attempt to introduce permanently acting forces in concrete to resist elastic forces is known as pre-stressing. Is known as pre-stressing. Very simple. Okay. Next, in reinforced concrete members, the pre-stresses commonly induced is tensioning the steel reinforcement, tensioning wood reinforcement, tensioning rings, or tensioning plates. So the correct answer for this one is the tensioning steel reinforcement. Next, development of early crack in reinforced concrete is due to. Okay, usually development of early crack in reinforcement किस लिए होता है? It is due to strain in steel. It is due to strain in steel. Okay. Next, what concrete is weak in? Already you know, concrete is strong in compression and steel is strong in tension. So what is question? Concrete is weak in what? Tension, loading, bending. Okay, the correct answer is for this one is tension. Okay. Next, the importance of using high strength concrete and high tensile steel was introduced by, who introduced this one first? That is Freyssinet. He is introduced the first time. Okay, he is first introduced the high strength concrete and high strength steel. Okay, and he is the father of pre-stressing. This also you have to remember. Okay, these questions they may come in your examination. That is, if you are preparing MPSC GATE. Okay, if any competitive exam you are preparing, these are very important. Next, pre-stressed concrete is widely used in construction of houses or borewells, roofs, or nuclear pressure vessels. That answer for this one is nuclear pressure vessels. Okay, and one thing you have to remember, in sometimes the question, you have to read the question carefully and you have to take the correct appropriate, which one is the best answer for this four. Sometimes what happens, all the answers are correct. In that one you have to select which one is correct, more correct. Okay, so that one you have to select. Okay, this is the thing you have to remember also. Next, the necessity of high strength concrete in pre-stressed concrete is due to. Okay, the necessity of high strength concrete in pre-stressed concrete is due to shear and bonding, loading and unloading, cracking and bending. Usually shear and bonding. Answer for this one will be A. Next, in the zone of anchorages, the material preferred to minimize the cost is, once again I'll leave. In the zone of anchorages, the material preferred to minimize the cost, usually in the anchorages at the end zone, usually heavy stresses will be developed. Okay, so in order to minimize the cost, we are going to use the high strength concrete. what we'll do, we are going to use high strength concrete. Next, okay, next, in cab cable, the curved portion of the tendon, and the anchors lies in compression and tension zone, cracking zone, tendon and compression zone, and loading. That is, compression and tension zone is the correct answer. Okay, next one. In circular pre-stressing member, the tendons are supplied in the form of, in circular pre-stressing, how the tendons are supplied? It is supplied in the form of rings. How it is supplied? It is in the form of rings. Next, in case of continuous pre-stressed concrete members, to gain continuity, splicing is done by, how the splicing is done? Okay, splicing is to be done by tendons. How it is to be done? It is to be done by tendons. Okay, next, the pre-stressing members have better ability of absorbing energy when the structures are subjected to which type of loads? Tensile loads, axial loads, bending loads, or impact load. Okay, when it is subjected to impact load, means answer D is the correct answer for this one. Okay, next, the pre-stressed concrete structures are considered as economical structure, uneconomical structure, tensile structure, or loading structure. Usually for pre-stressed concrete we need heavy instruments. Okay, means we have, for in order to incorporate the stresses, we need the jacks. Okay, means skilled labor we required. It is somewhat costlier. Okay, so that's why what I will say, this is a uneconomical structure. Okay, if you go for mass type of structure, you can say economical. Okay, usually for this question, the appropriate answer will be uneconomical structures. Okay, next, the pre-stressed concrete involves problems like architectural construction, financing and land, placing of material, and tensioning device. Okay, the answer for this question will be, that is architectural and construction. This is the problem for this one. Okay, next, the utilization of concrete in the tension zone. The utilization of concrete in tension zone of pre-stressed concrete members saves concrete ranging between, usually we are using the tendons. Okay, means we are using the tendons is telling that one how much where concrete is saving. Usually the concrete is 15 to 30 or 20 to 50 or 35 to 60 or 10 to 20. Means we are going to save approximately 15 to 30% of concrete we can save in the ranging between 15 to 30%. Okay, we'll move for the next question. Pre-stressed concrete poles are currently used in, okay, it is used in mass construction. Mass, heat, current, and wave. The correct answer for this one will be A. It is mass. Next, the simple or continuous slabs are analyzed. The simple or continuous slabs are analyzed for the design foundation, design reinforcement, or design movements, or design slab. The answer for this one will be, the simple continuous slabs are analyzed for design movements. It is analyzed for what? This is analyzed for design. Option C is the correct answer for this one. Okay, move for the next question. The design of two-way slab supported on all four sides involves the computation of, what we will calculate in two-way slab? Definitely we are going to calculate the movements or cross sections or bending movements or deformation. The answer for this question will be that C is the correct answer. Okay, so there is bending movement. Okay, next, the simple pre-stressed flat slab is generally supported by a network of, flat slabs are supported by what? It is supported by beams, it is supported by columns, it is supported by spans or deflections. So definitely it is directly flat slabs are supported on columns. The answer for this question will be, that is B. Which is the correct answer? B is the correct answer. Next, the design principle of continuous flat slab floors are similar to, okay, it is similar to what kind of design? Okay, this is a one-way slab or two-way slab or continuous or deformed. Definitely this is equal to two-way slab. Next, the method of pre-tensioning. The method of pre-tensioning, What is telling the method of pretensioning? It is by Hoyer method, Fresnel method, Gifford method, all the above. Okay, usually for pretensioning there are two methods. First one is that is individual method, next one is Hoyer method. What do you mean Hoyer method? In Hoyer method, mass construction will be done. Means at a time number of pre-stressing beams are casted. Okay, and this Fresnel method, Gifford method, these are all concerned with post tensioning. Okay, so for answer for this one is the A is the correct answer. That is Hoyer method. This is mass construction. At a time you can cast number of pre-stressing beams. That is pre-tensioning method. This is Hoyer method, the pre-tensioning. Okay, next. Grade of concrete used for pre-tension system. Okay, usually for the, if you are going for the pre-stressed concrete member, means minimum grade of concrete you are supposed to use for pre-tensioning and post-tensioning. For pre-tensioning, which is the correct answer? For pre-tensioning, you have minimum grade of the concrete should be M45. You are not supposed to go with M20 and M30. No, it is not possible. Usually we are introducing heavy stresses in the tendons. Okay, that much of stress that is concrete should take. Okay, otherwise that will be a problem. So for pre-tensioning, what is the grade of concrete? Minimum grade of concrete, that is M45. That is the minimum grade of concrete we are supposed to use. Okay, next. The grade of concrete used for post-tensioning system. Okay, for pre-tensing, how much gone? That is M45. For pre-tensioning, it is the minimum grade of concrete, that is M35. M35 is the minimum grade of concrete we are using for post-tensioning. Next. Maximum grade of concrete used for PSC members. Maximum grade of concrete that is used for PSC members are, that is M60. M60. Okay, next. In load balancing concept, cable's profile is in the shape of. Okay, in load, what do you mean load balancing concept? Means load balancing concept means in load balancing concept the cable profile is provided on the shape of BMD. Other Venn diagram is there. According to that one, the shape is provided. So if it is UDL or the BMD, it will be like that. Means we will provide the cable profile also in parabolic shape only. Okay, the answer for this one will be 1. Next. The loss of stresses due to friction develops in. The loss of stresses due to friction. This will happen in pre-tension member, post-tension member, or RCC. Usually friction loss will be developing only in post-tension member. Okay, when we insert the tendons, okay, that will develop the cracks. Friction will develop. Next, the losses of elastic deformation develops in pre-tension member, post-tension member, RCC member, both. Usually it will develop in both the cases, in pre-tension and post-tension member. For answer for this one, 4th is the correct answer. Usually in pre-tension member, post-tension member, both the elastic deformation develop. So if the tendons are stretched at a time, there will not be any kind of loss in case of post-tension beam. If it stretch one by one, there will definitely loss of elastic deformation. For this question, 4th is the correct answer. Next. In post-tension member, cables are pulled simultaneously, then the loss of stress, same what I told you. If cables are pulled simultaneously, there should not be any kind of loss. There should not be any kind of loss that will be developed. Means there is no loss. Okay. Next. Anchorage slip and friction loss developing. Definitely anchorage where will provide. Anchorage slips where will provide. Anchorage slips are and friction loss that will develop in post-tension member. It will not come in pre-tension. The answer for this one will be 57. That is second is the correct answer. Next. Okay. Code book used for pre-stressed concrete member. Okay. Which code book will use for pre-stressed concrete member? IS 1343 or IS 1893, IS 3370 or SB 16. IS 1343 we use for pre-stressed concrete member. Okay. For this is for earthquake, this is for water tank design, and this is for RCC. Okay, so these are the, means we have to know, so these IS code books are very important. Means IS 456 for RCC design. Okay, IS 456. Okay, next IS 875. IS 875 is for dead load, high load for IS. Part 1, part 2 is for dead load, high load. Part 3 is for wind load. Okay, you should know the code books also. Okay, before next objectives we will solve in the next lecture. Before solving the objectives, you should understand the concept in depth, then only you will solve the objectives. Okay, so already I made the lecture of this pre-stressed concrete. First see that video, after that one you have to jump to this video lecture. Okay, then only you can answer the questions in faster way. Okay, thank you. I will conclude the thank you very much.